guys, Sarah here. Today I'm going to tell you all about our Lucky 7 rescue campaign. Basically, in June of 2022, we rescued 7 wolf dogs that were in need of immediate placement. So we brought them over to our sanctuary and they are now known as the Lucky 7 Rescues. Stay tuned, I'll take you behind the scenes to show you how our rescue missions work. Summer of 2022, we got an urgent call about 7 wolf dogs who needed to be rescued. Basically, their owner had fallen on hard times, financially and health-wise, and could no longer care for these animals. That meant that these wolf dogs were living on a property unsupervised and they were only sporadically being fed and watered. When we were made aware of this dire situation, we got a team together, drove 11 hours up north, and picked up the wolf dogs and brought them all the way back. Once the wolf dogs were transported down here, they were brought to the vet. They did need veterinary care because they needed to be spayed and neutered, and Takeo, one of the larger wolf dogs, did have a fractured canine tooth, so that did need to be surgically removed as well. As soon as they got the veterinary care that they needed, they were transported back to the sanctuary, where they were then released into their own enclosures. 4 of the 7 wolf dogs were released into our castle enclosure. Even though Iqua did take a little bit of time to come out of her crate, the wolf dogs were very curious about their new space. Basically, this family of 4 is actually a nuclear family. We have 2 parents and their offspring, which was a first for Yamnuska Wolfdog Sanctuary. Basically, we have Iqua, who's the brown-colored one. She is the mother of the group. She is a very affectionate girl towards her caretakers. She does really enjoy being pet, and she's always happy to give us a tail wag when we come and say hi to her. Then we have Mr. Takeo. Takeo is the large, fluffy white one, and he is the father of the pack, so he is Iqua's partner as well. Takeo can be a little pushy to get what he wants, but he can also be very affectionate towards his caretakers as well. Next up, we have Silent, who is the son of Iqua and Takeo. Silent is known for his bright green eyes and his goofy personality. He is also affectionate, just like his dad, and he does love his family very much. And last but not least, we have Kior. Kior is the smallest female in the enclosure there with her wonderful white fur. Kiori is a lot more shy than the rest of her family, but she does seek out attention from her caretakers as well. She is a very lovely girl for sure. The other 3 rescued wolf dogs were a family of 3, and they were housed in our grotto partitions. The partitions are basically smaller containment, basically a temporary home for these wolf dogs until we were able to build them a larger enclosure and a better space for them, so they were housed in these partitions for a little bit. This family of 3 is made up of a single father and his 2 offspring. Nakwai is the father of the group. He is a little bit more reserved when it comes to humans, but he loves his family very much. We also have Tuvak, who is the daughter of Nakwai. Tuvak is a little bit more shy when it comes to people as well, but we are starting to see her grow a bit more confident ever since she has been released into her new home. And then last but not least, we have Quiyu, who is Tuvak's brother and Nakwai's son. Quiyu is a very affectionate wolf dog, and he will sometimes seek out belly rubs from us. He is a very sweet boy, that's for sure. But that's the family of 3 that came in. Because the grotto partitions were temporary containment, we started construction on the new enclosure in July. Now, this enclosure is now known as the Fortress Enclosure, and it is our largest enclosure to date. It is currently 3.5 acres large. We made sure the fencing was secure, and we built them structures like a den and an enrichment platform for them to enjoy while they are in their enclosure. Obviously, these structures provide them with enrichment so that they can stay nice and happy in their enclosure there. And as soon as the enclosure was ready to go, the family of 3 were then transported to the new area and released into their new home. It was very special to be able to see them explore their enclosure as a pack. Now that the packs are settling into their new homes, we're seeing their personalities grow each and every day. Obviously, we couldn't have done this without the generous support of people like you. Thank you to everybody who volunteered, donated, and shared our message to make sure these wolf dogs got the home that they deserve. We really appreciate it. And of course, thank you to Secura's Hope Foundation for their matching donation of $30,000. We certainly couldn't have done it without them, so thank you to each and everybody who helped. But that's basically how our Lucky 7 rescue mission happened. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you in the next one.